This is just a very brief video to talk about, or just observe something that I'm noticing, which is that as a trauma survivor, one of my biggest fears is of being dissociated, disoriented, not knowing where I am or what's coming next or where anything is. And I can find myself in that state pretty easily. And part of the reason that it's so easy to get disoriented is that trauma exists in the wide spectrum lens. It's like when you're taking everything in and it's too much. It's in the wide beam lens of the attention span of the brain. Our escape is always into very narrow focus. For example, sociopathic lens is no emotion, nothing, just get the body out of danger. It's turn everything off except reflexes to get the body out of danger. It's not a good time to talk about your most sensitive feelings. And the identity gets shattered a lot in trauma. And then we grasp onto these things to secure us in our identity so we know who we are. We look for certainty, and often the certainty we look for is the most intense moments of our life, which is in turn the trauma. And so there's this loop where in order to feel solid, we reach to the trauma feels overwhelming, we want to tune it out, but then who are we? We reach for it again. And so I've just been noticing the grace this morning of really having another focus and being okay with it. And yet I also notice those reflexes in that, like, who am I? I'm not feeling this fear, I'm not feeling that pain, I'm looking to anchor myself to a known identity. And I also want to share a little bit of the grace that, or a few of the techniques that may or may not be helpful at different times. I say may or may not be because there's plenty of times where just thinking about a technique like this would just feel annoying or overwhelming. But before going to sleep, I will have a dream about, and then whatever that dream is, that's one doorway of well-being. And then in general, just loving someone and being open to being loved by them is one of the biggest bridges into another reality. So that's it for now.